What's up, honeys? It's KingBritneyChanel, and I'm back with another video. So it appears that Kay's team takes yet another L. Before I get into my commentary, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and share the video with anyone that you know. Now let's get into my commentary. Before we get into the tea, don't miss out on my latest videos. Turn on your notifications and hit all notifications for this channel. And honeys, make sure you check out my KingBritneyChanel channel and subscribe if you like home decor, lifestyle vlogs, and more. So let's get into today's honey for the tea, darling. So y'all know that Kay has been going through it, honey. I mean, you got Asri jumping ship, and they saying that she is working with the FEDs. You got him, requesting for them names to be made non-anonymous, and they ain't go for that. And now they have an exclusive out about Kay's managers, which they were trying to have, certain things thrown out or dismissed, and the judge appeared like they was not going for that. Okay, now I'm on allhiphop.com, and this is by Nolan Strong, and it was posted 21 hours ago, and it says Kay's business managers were handed an L basically when they went to the gathering yesterday, when a judge ruled they can still be claims could still be put on them for helping the singer cover up certain situations, y'all. So this is why I basically said, a lot of these people sitting down doing these, series and different stuff, they better make sure that they ain't saying too much, because everything you do or say can and will. You seen them two Beckianas up on the L Time series saying they was not privy to a lot of stuff, and they didn't know about a lot of stuff, because if you are privy to certain information, or you seen certain stuff or assisted with certain stuff, then you are just as responsible as somebody that's in the situation. That's why I'm like, these people sitting there running their mouth, they better make sure that they got the right type of counsel, honey, because you sitting there talking about you privy to information and you seen certain stuff, and you could get yourself jammed up like how these folks is jammed up. Now it says here, it says Kay's losses just keep piling up. The singer's business manager, Zero, I'm gonna call him Zero M, and his former manager, somebody named Milton, lost their attempt to have a FED, y'all know the claims of conspiracy against them dismissed. And it says that Zero and Milton were named, and y'all know it was a 13 count document that was put out against Kay. Okay, and y'all know that they are saying that Kay is like the head honcho of Kay and Cole enterprise, sort of, where certain situations was going down, but we won't get into that. Okay, basically they're saying that it was a whole K and company going on with this. And it says in October of 2019, both men claimed that the FEDs did not have sufficient proof, okay, against them to prove that they were responsible for any of this, or they felt like they didn't have sufficient proof that they paid off Vix or assisted Kay with anything, right? So basically, even if they did, both men along with Kay basically claimed that this is the statute of limitations basically on these particular claims that was being made against them. But it's as a judge, Harry, I'm gonna call him Harry L, disagreed in a ruling issued yesterday, which was the 4th of February, y'all. And basically, it's just like they've been taking L after L after L, honey. I mean, folks was claiming that, okay, his only problem was, women and a bunch of women. But then, it's different women that was girlfriends to him. They which is Asri. We seen pictures of Asri floating around of her dressed very young, okay, looking very young. So it was apparent that he had some type of issues going on for real. Like, as the trial approaches, more and more is going to come out on these different people, and people are going to have to start facing the truth about what's going on. And the truth about what's going on is this man has some issues, and basically the same issues that were running, his life is what, kind of pulled him down with all of this whole situation. And, people at the time, they probably was yes people to him and helping him and doing stuff, but now it didn't really pay off. I mean, they probably was getting perks at the time, but now since these people was trying to really, can this whole case situation, now, these people are seeing that it doesn't pay to be on the wrong side of things. It doesn't pay to do wrong. It doesn't pay to try to, help people do stuff, because you reap of those consequences when people are doing negative things. These people could have seen that this man was doing wrong and could have just, spoke up, reported it, and if then it would have been on La Policia or whoever else, the authorities, to be responsible for handling the situation after that. But these people decided that because he was who he was, the celebrity, maybe the fame, the status, and the money and different stuff, that they probably was going to just help him. You feel what I'm saying? They felt like maybe he was just this superstar and they was going to help him and assist him because of all of the perks. And now look at these folks that was doing all this stuff. They getting dealt with. And basically, it says that they did not perform, basically they didn't perform, or they didn't act in a cover up with this whole situation. And it's all, y'all gotta read the specifics yourself, because certain stuff I can't talk about on YouTube. But basically, they told them, nah, y'all ain't about to have this dismissed or thrown out. Y'all finna deal with this. So basically, it says the FEDs maintain that Daryl and Milton played a central role in a huge, basically, cover-up for K's actions, okay? Things that he had going on. And basically, they're saying that they tried to conceal different things that was going on. That was via the Judge L, okay? That's what he explained. And the reasons why they're not throwing it out is because they feel like there's probably enough sufficient proof that these people probably acted to help cover up situations for K. So it says that Daryl was the one who supposedly doled out hundreds of thousands of dollars on behalf of K in an attempt to keep his Vicks quiet. So maybe he was trying to do the settlements for silence type of stuff. And it says while both men supposedly, okay, helped to recover these mysterious videos, okay, of K and, these different encounters with people. So that's something else they're talking about too, is these mysterious, vids and stuff like that. Did they recover those? And that's a whole different situation, honey. They got the documentation and everything on here. So you can go to allhiphop.com to read the documentation yourself about this. But this is definitely an interesting situation, honey, because, he wanted, Kay earlier wanted them names to come out, and that particular judge was like, you're not about to know these names when, in the tries prior, people was paid off. I mean, people was flown overseas so they didn't have to get testimonials. Cars was bought. I mean, so I guess that's why they wasn't trying to let that whole situation go down. But if y'all don't remember these two individuals, Daryl or Milton, let me give y'all the overview of what was basically reported back in December of 2019. Okay, so pretty much they're talking about in this particular article on All Hip Hop News, it says that K's business director Daryl M was one of several associates who of K, who was basically, y'all know, it was a 13 count document, and he was on there. Okay, and it had a whole bunch of charges, darling. And it was some stuff about obstruction, okay, and a whole bunch of stuff on there, okay. And it says specifically Daryl is implicated for assisting K with, cover up of a lot of stuff. And they mentioned the hunting down of those vids, okay, for him, okay. And it says most shockingly that Daryl, the claims on him and those documents they're claiming that he was the point man who funneled money to these VICs, and it says including $250,000 to the family of the niece of, y'all know, I believe it's that Landfair girl, who is the niece of another singer, okay? I'm not going to say her name, but y'all know who the singer is because she was in the L Time series. And, all I'm going to say is be careful. You better be careful. Because it might turn around on you. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, it says that the person that was in that particular vid was not an adult at the time. They were a youth. And I think that they're talking about the Landfair girl from that whole situation. So y'all know, I'm going to call her Spark, basically gave a testimonial on K during the 2008 try. And basically her outspokenness of that situation, it kind of helped with this whole situation with the L Time series, and it helped bring attention to what was going on with this situation. Like, a lot of people that spoke out helped to bring awareness to everything that was going on with this situation, because people really, I think that people were so caught up on his celebrity that they were not really getting the magnitude of which things was going on with this man. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think that people just enjoyed his music so much that these situations was just going over their head. Like, they were not peeping the stuff from 1991 or the 90s up until now, okay? Because people have been talking about this. It's just that people have been throwing dirt on it, or, sweeping it under the rug, kind of. So I'm kind of happy that, some of these people are talking about this, because if in fact, this was going on, this needed to be brought to the forefront. Now it says that unfortunately K, in that situation, y'all know he got off on those 18 charges after his try in 2008, okay? Because no one could supposedly identify who the person was on the vid, okay? But the FED say that him being, acquitted or getting off on that was a part of, an intimidation type of campaign that was, waged by K in this person, Daryl M., who basically helped with this. That's what they're saying. So it says, in fact, between 2001 and 2009, Kay and Daryl and others shelled out hundreds of thousands of dollars for the return of, his missing property. That he likes to, do his little, I would say, iMovie type situations, okay? And these people, because y'all remember he had that situation where when he was out, I think in Johns Creek at that place, I think he was saying that people had took stuff from his place, or people had, it was a break-in and people took stuff. And I think that these people who they're talking about, these are the same people that he could have had, like, you entrust a friend or whatever, or somebody that's close to you. If you're used to just throwing money at your problems, let me give you a couple of $100,000 and y'all go handle this problem for me. Like, especially if you're an arrogant individual, you're just going to try to throw money at the problem and, and make it go away, especially if it was going away all that time. But also because that guy who did what he did to Kay in the community threw money at the problem, and it was accepted via his family. You feel me? Even though the man they claim was dealt with in the hood, the man, or Kay really didn't get justice for that situation. So here we have the same type of situation and a pattern. The man threw money. Kay is throwing money throughout his life with this whole situation, throwing money at the problems to make stuff go away, instead of just abstaining from all of this type of stuff in general, and then your money don't have to go out to all of this type of stuff because you're not getting yourself jammed up with this type of activity. So, and especially, celebrities and entertainers have to walk a fine line anyway, because everybody that's regular smuggler people, sometimes they deal with them are looking for a come up because they want to have that type of lifestyle that they have. People that know the truth, you ain't looking at these celebrities thinking that they have no fabulous lifestyle. But people who are naive, they think that these people have a fabulous lifestyle, they're living a life, and they want to obtain that. You get what I'm saying? So some people, they'll do whatever. They want to encounter different celebs and stuff like that, so that they could have a story to tell, so they could try to get a bag and all that. That's just what these people do. They look at these people like they, the lotto, like they hit the lottery or hit a lick dealing with these people. So, basically it says, in a gathering filing, Kay and Daryl argued that the FEDs would be unable to prove that they engaged in any of this, stuff that they're claiming that they did. And they said they also claim, y'all know the statute of limitations have run out. And basically, y'all know I just told y'all that particular judge said that's baby please. Basically, it was like access denied, darling. It's like no. So these people are really not playing with Kay. You could clearly see, because anything he asks for is straight shut down. Anything he asks for it's a no-go. Like a lot of stuff, like him trying to get out, it was a no-go. Him trying to, because they're basically saying that due to the 2008 situation, they don't want him walking the streets. So, they don't want him to have access to, I guess, to do different stuff, because obviously they may have proof that he was trying to, it was a whole website when the whole L-Time series was on, that was supposed to put the supposed Vicks on Front Street with pictures and different stuff, and they was out there saying that. So you could clearly see that was some type of intimidation tactic right there, with them trying to do that. And the girl Faith, when she was talking in the series, she was talking about how her pictures and videos, I guess, were put out or something like that. So it's a pattern with that, and I think that's why he's having it so tough, as well as bringing so much attention to this type of behavior. You know, these people, especially when it comes to entertainers, you know, when you make certain decisions and you want fame, fortune, celebrity, and you know the enemy pull you up on the top of that mountaintop, and you know present the whole world to you, and you, and a person, they make choices and they potentially get themselves involved with that. That's a part of that. That's what happens, unfortunately. It really is unfortunate, and that's just typically what happens when you get involved with certain things. They prop you up for 15 minutes and they give you little trinkets and toys to have, and then when they're ready to create whatever narrative or scandal, darling, that they want for some of these people to have, they will do that. And it's sad because, you know, certain people were blessed with anointing and gifts. You know, this man was singing whole stage plays, and a lot of people are not able to do that. That is a gift. Okay, and it's sad that the gift, you know, was misused, and that he, you know, instead of doing the right thing, he decided to make certain choices that caused this windfall of drama and just, you know, unfortunate situations to occur in his life. You know, also, you know, you make the wrong choices, there's consequences. And even the people that decided to get into agreement with the things that he's doing, that should show people the power of agreement right there. He, you know, these people, instead of them, you know, being like, I'm not getting myself involved and breaking bread with you and you doing all this bugged out stuff, they decided that they were going to try to hide the truth. But there is no hiding the truth. You know, what's done in the dark will eventually come to the light. So this situation is definitely, you know, going to be talked about until, you know, that huge situation, and, you know, this stuff is neatly tucked away. And this is definitely going to be a topic of public discussion, that's for sure. What are your thoughts on them basically telling Daryl and Milton, honey, y'all might as well save that because we ain't throwing out anything, honey, at this gathering? Leave your thoughts and comments on this down below and in the chat. And definitely, if you have time, please subscribe to my KingBritneyChanel channel, where I will be doing home decor, lifestyle, beauty, vlogs, fashion, and much more. So do me a favor, subscribe to that channel right now, and I will see y'all soon on the next video on this channel as well. Be blessed. Hey honeys, thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't, definitely make sure you check out my Teespring, KingBritneyChanel Couture, where you can find my latest merch. I upload a lot of new designs frequently, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have mugs, we have wall tapestries, canvas art, pillows, fleece blankets, apparel, and so much more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on my next video.